Hi everyone! How are you? Kumusta? How would you answer that? So if you know, you can pause the video and try to greet me back. Okay, so guys, how are you coping up with our Tagalog lessons? Are you following? Today, I'm going to teach you another lesson, and it's going to be about possessive adjectives. What are possessive adjectives? Possessive adjectives are my, her, his, their, your, what else? Our or our. Those are the possessive adjectives. So let's talk about that. Okay, let's begin. So for my, the Tagalog is ko or akin. By the way, the possessive adjectives equivalent in Tagalog are two. So for in English, just say my car, my job. But in Tagalog, we say it. Sorry, so itchy. We say it in two ways. So we have two translations. For my, it's ko or akin. Okay. Number two, we have her and his. So it is niya and kanya. Niya, kanya. Okay, got it? All right. Next, we have their. There is nila, kanila. Nila, kanila. Your. What about your? Your singular. We have two your. If you remember, we also have two you. So you singular is what was it? Ikaw or ka. You remember that? And so we also have your singular and we have your plural. Your singular is mo or iyo. So for example, I'm talking to you, you are the second person. I'm referring to your car, for example. I would say, oh, your car is new. So I would say kotse mo or inyong kotse. I'll discuss about the rules after this. We have your plural, that is ninyo and inyo. Ninyo, which is pronounced as nyo, you drop the sound of ni. So retaining the nyo, so you just pronounce it as nyo. And of course, inyo. The other one, our. Our not inclusive. The same as we also have two we's. We inclusive and we not inclusive. The we not inclusive is kami and the we inclusive is tayo. Now we also have our. Our not inclusive is namin or amin. One more time. Namin, amin. Notice the stress is on the first syllable. Number 7, we have our inclusive. Our inclusive is natin and atin. Natin, atin. The stress is on the first syllable. Okay, now there are two. Which one are you going to use? Okay, we have in Tagalog, we have the so-called conversational and not conversational, the formal and not formal. The informal is something that we use for daily conversations. So for my, we have ko and akin. Which one is more common to use? We use commonly ko. We commonly use ko. Okay, so I'm going to give this one. For ko, niya, nila, namin, natin, mo, and ninyo, they come after the noun. They come after the noun. What is a noun? Noun is a name of persons, things, places, events, humans, anything, as long as it's it can be used as a subject. Okay, so a noun, for example, a car, it's a noun. So if you say my car, you have to put the noun first, car plus my. In English, you say my car. In Tagalog, it's car my. Okay, so if you translate my car, so car is the noun, so car is kotse. Kotse plus the my, which is ko, kotse ko. Get it? Does it make sense? Alright, I hope so. So what about the other one? The other one, the akin, kanya, kanila, amin, atin, iyo, and inyo comes before the noun. So to say my car, if my is equivalent to akin and ko, so we have to, since this is akin, we have to put akin before the noun. Now kotse is the noun, so I have to say aking kotse. If it's just my, it's just akin. Now if you use akin in a phrase or in a sentence, we have to add a linker. So in this case, it ends with letter N, so I just add G to make it aking kotse. Never mind that rule, because I will explain that in our later lessons if you keep following me. Now that is where you position your possessive adjectives in a phrase. One more time, for ko, nya, nila, namin, natin, mo, and inyo, we put them after the noun. It's like kotse ko, kotse niya, kotse nila, kotse namin, kotse natin, kotse mo, kotse ninyo. It's like car my, car her, car his, car their. But don't memorize that way. We have to follow the structure. Although the structure is inverted, it doesn't mean the grammar, the Tagalog grammar is not right. It's just how we put words together. But the meaning is exactly the same as that in English. Okay? So now let's proceed to making phrases. Okay. I'm going to give you two nouns because you cannot make a phrase without a noun. We already used kotse earlier, which is a car. Now I'm going to give another one, which is bahay. Bahay is house. Okay. Now to say my car is kotse ko, right? What about her car? How do you say her car? You would say kotse niya. Kotse niya. What about their car? You say kotse nila or kanilang kotse if you want to use the other version. On your singular, your car, kotse mo or inyong kotse. Your plural, your car, kotse ninyo, inyong kotse. Our car, not inclusive, kotse namin or aming kotse. Our car, inclusive, our cars, let's say it's your car, it's my car, we share ownership. So ating kotse or kotse natin. Now, teacher Che, it's too as a beginner, it's really do I have to memorize all this? No, you don't have. I always suggest to all my students to always study what is conversational, what is used in daily conversation. So I suggest, since if you are a beginner, you go for the more conversational or the conversational. So for mo, we stick to using ko after the noun. Ko for my, her is nya, the conversational. There is nila, your is mo, your plural is ninyo or nyo, and our not inclusive is namin, our inclusive is natin. For the rest, I just give it for you to be able to know that what do you call this one? There are two translations. So because sometimes when you read things like in the books, you can encounter those things, and then it will give you confusion if you don't know that. So it doesn't mean you need to memorize all those. Only what is beneficial to you, what you need, and what is useful for your learning. Okay, so let's continue. I'm going to give you what do you call this, additional nouns for you to work on for the exercises. So I give job. Job is trabaho. Wife or husband, one word translation only, that is asawa. And then mother, nanay. Father, tatay. Friend is kaibigan. The stress is at the B because there is another word for there is a homonym. I think it's a homonym, the same word but different meaning. It means lover. If you put the stress somewhere else, it could change the meaning. So kaibigan. If you put the stress at gan at the last syllable, it means lover. But friend, as in friend, like buddy, pal. So kaibi, the stress is at B. Okay. Okay, so please study those nouns I gave you, and here are the phrases that you're going to translate. Now that you know the noun, the translation for house, translation for job, translation for wife or husband, translation for mother, father, and friend, here are the exercises for you. Okay, so number 1, please answer this. My house. How do you see my house? Number 2, her job. Number 3, his wife. Number 4, her husband. Number 5, my mother. Number 6, your father, singular, your. Number 7, their friend. Number 8, their job. Number 9, my job. Number 10, my wife. Please try to translate those. If you don't master yet, you can pause the video, keep going back to my explanations until you master before trying to answer. It's up to you. If you already understand, you can answer right away. So, okay, what is your answer for number 1? My house. House is bahay, my is ko. Let's go for the conversational, more common. So we use ko instead of akin. So it's ko has to be after the noun. It's bahay ko, right? Did you get it right? Number 2, her job is trabaho niya. His wife, asawa niya. Her husband, the same, asawa niya. Number 5, my mother, nanay ko. Nanay ko. Notice the stress is on the na. My other students, they would say nay. There's no 2y, only 1y. So nanay. You just pause a little bit at the first syllable. Your father, tatay mo. Since this is singular, your, I'm talking to you, and you don't have any brothers and sisters, just your father. Nobody else's. And then number 7, their friend is kaibigan nila. kaibigan nila. Don't forget to possess be, otherwise it will be a lover. Number 8, their job, trabaho nila. My job, trabaho ko. My wife, asawa ko. Guys, that's all for today. I hope you memorize all those possessive adjectives and you can try next. On our next video, I'm going to make sentences using these possessive adjectives and the adjectives that we have studied on the, I think, the video about the adjectives like happy, beautiful, those things. We can make things. We can put the words together, like construct sentences. So that's all for today. I hope you understand and keep watching my videos. And if you really want to learn Tagalog, please subscribe because I will be uploading a lot of videos. All of them are, those lessons are the lessons which I am actually using for my Tagalog students. So maraming salamat. See you next time. Bye.